Hello and welcome to Tash Life. I'm Tash and today we are doing an update on the No Pain Left Behind project. Where to get started? So I'll start with the rollouts. Organised here. Right. So the ones that I have completed are the Pumpet, which was rolled in because I did a look on it. It's that one. I really do like that one. It's nice and easy to use. And the shimmers, they're a bit like creams, a lot of the shimmers, that sort of putty formula. So that's nice. The Nightmare on Elm Street Kruger palette. This one was also rolled in because look on it, and I have completed this one. So that, I mean, it's green, so how hard can it be? I think I did 2, 3 looks like, I can't remember. Then we had the Nightmare on Elm Street, the Dream Master palette. Also, I did a look on, and this shimmer, it's like a mirror. It is so foiled. It's just, I really enjoyed it. I mean, it's mainly red and grey and black, but I mean, this one's like a duochrome or a multi-chrome. But yeah, I did a look on that. So I've done a look on all of these ones, and they're all finished. They're rolling out of the project. The other one that's rolling out of the project was one that I spun, and that is the Sheer Glam Rose Code. I really do enjoy this. It's fairly neutral, but it's also really pretty, like rosy tones. I really enjoyed playing with that one as well. So that one's rolling out as well. Now, the ones that I have not finished rolling out yet, and this is how I track. This is like a graph paper, and I just draw my little palette on there with using the squares, and then when I mark off a shade, when I use it, I just have a highlighter and I just do a little cross on it, and then when I'm doing my next look, I can go and see, like the Garfield one only has one shade in it, and that is kind of a lavender grey shade. Yeah. And that's the only one I've got left in that one. I also did a look on this, so that one's still in. But then, like, you've got the Australis palette, Up in Smoke, which I also did a look on, which is grey toned, grey cool toned. So if we have a look here, I've got these 3 and up here left, and they're all shimmers. They're all grey shimmers. So we've got this one here, and these 3, which are like lilac. These 2 are like lilac grey shimmers, and this one's sort of a grey beige. They're all shimmers. So I can use that grey from, you know, I can look at my little sheet and go, well, there's a grey matte here that I need to use, and there are 4 grey shimmers in here that I need to use, and I could just about do one look with that. So these 2 are still in the project, so we've touched on those, but that's sort of the thought process behind this. And I also just, you know, if I haven't gone to a palette for a little while, I forget what I used. So, you know, we had the Sheer Glam Lots to Lava palette was spun to get in, and the only I have left on this palette is this light pink and these two, which are shimmers, and this one, which is also a shimmer. So I seem to have no problem in using all the mattes, but that one's a matte. So I could use that, you know, I could use these three in conjunction with each other to get through them, and then I could potentially roll three out in one look. You know, so what's next? We've got the Soft Hues Rose Quartz, which I actually rolled in on my intro. Where's that? Here. I've only used 3 shades in it, which is these 3 shimmers. I think I used them with other looks, sort of as inner corners and things like that. So that one is still in. I do need to get on with using this one. It is quite soft though, but I do like it. I do like it. I just need to get on with it. And there's lots of mattes in here that I can use in conjunction with these palettes because they're mostly shimmers. So that one's still in. Anastasia Beverly Hills Rose Metals. I think I did roll this one in at the intro as well. It's still in. I haven't got through it yet, but I did do another look. I did the last update I had done a copper look, and this update I've done like a berry look. I think I used this shade, this shade, this shade, and I used this shade again on the inner corner. Yeah, so I still have this shade, which is kind of a gold, this shade, which is sort of a satiny matte pink, and this shade, which is also a shimmer, sort of a bronzy shimmer. So 3 shades left in this one, and that one will be out. So I don't have many out this time, but I suspect that the next update I'll have lots of them out. Yeah. We've got the BYS Flora palette, which I spun for last update. I've done one look with this. I did like a brown look here. I used, yeah, I used pretty much all these shades here, these brown ones. So, you know, that's all that's left, the pinks and the purples and the blues. So I could potentially 1 or 2 looks, probably 2 looks, and that one will be out. This one I did a look with today. That's this look here. I haven't added it to my paper yet, but I did use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shades in this. So it's a 12 pan and I used 7 shades today. So potentially 1 more look or 2 more looks, because there's mostly, I've used all the mattes. It's mostly just the shimmers that I haven't used. But I can easily use 2 or 3 or 4 shimmers in a look. So it just depends on whether they are cohesive with each other as to whether I feel like I can wear them all in one look. Right, the next 2 I also did a look on. They were rolled in because I did a look on them. We have the Natio Meteorite Metallics. I haven't done any more looks with these, but I have used the blue. Okay, I've only used this one and this one, the blue and this sort of champagne color down here in this one. This is an all shimmer palette, so I can use this as sort of a companion palette to other palettes if I need to. But that one's still in, still going. And this one, which I did a look, both of these together I did a look, and this is called the Mineral Lapis palette, and all I've got left to use is the browns here, these browns and grey, and this sort of lilac-y grey colour, but it's sort of a, yeah, it's sort of a lilac-y grey colour. So it's the cool tones that I'm falling behind on, which is strange because I have done a lot of cool tone looks lately, but I also have a lot of cool tone palettes here. You know, these are both cool tone. This one is very cool tone. You know, there's quite a lot of cool tone in here to use. And the last one that is still in, and I didn't use it this time around. I did use it. I did one look in it before the first update, but I didn't use it this time, and I was hoping to get another look, like one look out of it at least, but I didn't. So it's got this huge mirror and it doesn't bend all the way back, so I'm trying to, there we go. So it's a monster. It's a real monster, and I've only done one look out of it, but I used quite a lot of shades in that look, and like I said, I was hoping to get another look out of it just to use more of it, but I haven't got there yet. But it will just stay in until I get to it. So I will show you. So it's this one here. So you can see in one look I used 6 shades in one look. So if I can manage to do that a few times, once or twice, even once every month, I will eventually get through it. So I did do one spin because I had one spinner roll out, and the one that I spun for was, if you don't know, I can't do a live spin because I use my phone for filming. So I have screen recorded it, and the one that I spun for was the Sheer Glam Pitch Pretty palette. I do like this. I had it in a Shop My Stash not so long ago. So, and there's quite a lot of mattes in here, which, 1, 2, 3, oh, there's 5 shimmers, so just under half is shimmer. So that's the addition this month, the one that we spun for and we're adding in. And I did just do a look today, so this one has just got added today as well. If you want to see any of the looks I did with these palettes, go over, I will link below my looks playlist, and I'll also have it at the end of the video for you to click on and have a look. Now for the face palettes. When I spun last week, I got one of these little e.l.f. bite-size duo things in Lychee. I was thinking about pulling another one in just to get more use and get through them. I mean, it's only one blush and one highlighter, but I didn't feel the need to. I just used this one a few times, and with what I had in my Shop My Stash, I was quite happy. So that one's rolling out, and I did a spin to bring a new one in, which is on the screen now, and I got the Ultra 3 Face the Day palette. So I think I'll do some swatches, because some of them are powders and some of them are highlighters and some of them are bronzers. Okay, so it's a bit hard to see them, but we've got 2 face powders, which are these ones. So you've got sort of a pinker powder, and I guess they're like highlighting powders, but they're not glowy, they're just a flat matte. And this one's sort of a beige, So that's these two here. You can hardly see them. Then we've got three highlights, which are this one, and this one. They are glowy highlights, and these three are mattes, bronzers, which we've got one here, one down here. Oh my goodness, let's see, there we go. So this one's like a matte, this one's like a warm glowy one, and this one I think it's also matte. So this is sort of almost more of a contour shade. This one's quite warm and glowy, and then there's that one as well. So that is what we're pulling in. I am doing a Shop My Stash video today as well, so I will have to remind myself not to pull in too many bronzers and highlights. And I do have bronze and highlight in my project pan as well. So that is everything for today. Wish me luck. Hopefully next update there should be quite a few rollouts, I think. And I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.